he can do the news with us if he behaves. Otherwise, I'm throwing him out.
What's Gilbert up to? Has he had his operation?
Who
You know,
knows?
when I was watching him on the HBO thing,
Yeah.
I kept looking at the coat because he had this big coat on, this big jacket.
Yeah.
And I said, I wonder, is that hiding the extra belly he has from all that stuff that was going on with
He's
it?
wearing pajamas still. Still sick?
Early.
Gilbert had this appendix operation. Like most people have an appendix operation, 3 weeks, they're back on their feet. Gilbert's been like in hospitals with IVs. He's been in for 7 operations. He's now wearing sweatpants and his belly is distended like a Somalian baby.
You still haven't gotten it fixed?
Oh, man. Gilbert Gottfried, the comedian. What happened? What's going on now?
I went back to have the muscles repaired.
Yeah.
Became infected.
Like your belly muscles.
It became
Yeah.
infected again?
Yeah. So I had to go
man.
back into the hospital, 105 fever.
Again, 105
Yeah.
fever.
And opened me up again and let it drain. And it's
And how is it now? Is it still open?
vaguely.
Oh, man. I think
Yeah.
Gilbert's going to die soon.
Yeah.
I really do think you're going to be dead very soon. I think you're going to live long.
I'll be on the cover of People magazine, Gottfried's Courageous Fight.
But you know what's scary about it? You won't even be on the cover of People
Yeah, I
magazine.
know. That's
Because when
That's
Gilbert
what's even scarier.
when Gilbert got sick, he called me up and he goes, well, you know, I didn't want to call an ambulance because I didn't want it plastered all over the front page of the Daily News.
Right.
didn't
Gilbert
even make
Gottfried.
it to Mad Magazine.
Then Gilbert called me about 3 weeks later and he goes, could you mention that I'm in the hospital? No one. You're not oozing right now in that chair, are you?
No.
You're just in the chair. Yeah. Oh,
Because
man.
I swear, that was the thing I thought of when I was watching the HBO special. I'm like, Gilbert's got on that big coat.
Yeah. Were you hiding like your belly and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't wear a regular size
You know,
coat.
Robin and I looked at each other. We said, you know, it's ironic. Magic was ready to play basketball, and Gilbert's still a mess. It's unbelievable. But Gilbert is with us. He has an HBO special tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday night. Gilbert Gottfried. He's also the voice of the parrot in Disney's Aladdin, and USA Up All Night is his show that still continues to air on the
yes.
USA Network.
Very good.
Yes.
He's a big star now in Aladdin.
Big star when he walks in the hospital. They're all, hey, Mr. Gottfried. Mr. Gottfried.
Mr. Gottfried, I changed your bedpan for you.
Is Howard Stern coming to visit you today? One of the nurses who changes his bedpan comes in, gets all excited. I'm there, and Gilbert goes, please get out. I go, Gilbert, you should be nice to that young black lady because she's going to get you after I leave. All right, Gilbert, calm down. I'm sorry. So happy to be out of his apartment.
I know.
Can't believe your operation is such a mess. Gilbert
was
can't-
awful.
Gilbert, what does that say, Robin? You were a nurse. A guy can't heal.
It says to me that he has, no immune system, that there's a very unhealthy body.
Yeah, he eats
that
real
can't
bad.
heal
I'm giving
itself.
up basketball.
Yeah, he's retiring from
My
basketball.
immune
Retiring
system is
again.
gone.
He's retiring again.
Gilbert, who will you vote for? Did you ever...
Like I'm going to tell you.
You won't tell anyone? You don't get political at all?
No.
I bet you're for
Do
Bush.
you vote?
I'll vote for who? I'm always for Bush. But,
Oh, boy.
no, I'm sorry. I couldn't avoid it. One last Bush joke before he gets out of office.
All right, so you're not healthy yet, and you're not going to tell us who you vote for.
Yeah.
Fascinating guess.
Yeah.
But does he vote? Will he tell us?
Will you
that?
vote?
Sure.
That you do vote?
Yeah.
All right. Well, of course. Gilbert's immune system is so much more interesting. What a strange diet he's on. He eats only what's free.
Yes.
And this is the kind of health you get from doing it.
Lou Gehrig was healthier. All right, Robin, let's get back to the election, and Gilbert, try to continue.
Well, let me
Oh,
just
I'm
say
sorry.
one final thing. All the networks are pulling out their big guns for the election coverage.
Fred, big guns. Pull out the big guns. What's wrong with you?
At CBS, they got the 60 Minutes guys doing the election coverage, Ed Bradley and Mike Wallace.
Hey, see, that might get me to tune in. I can't stand Dan Rather.
Well, they joined Dan Rather, Charles Perrault, and Connie Chung.
Here come the big guns, Robin.
I hear.
Yeah.
NBC, Tom Brokaw,
But you had to tell him.
Bryant Gumbel, Katie Couric, and John Chancellor.
Wow, those are big guns.
Did I tell you about the other day riding upstairs with John Chancellor?
No,
On an
what was
elevator?
that? You were with John Chancellor?
Were we coming down or going up? Yeah.
What were you wearing?
Oh, please, I don't remember.
Mini dress?
No. He's a very quiet man.
Man of few words.
Yes.
He takes action. John Chancellor, old as Methuselah.
That's the whole thing. He's saving all his energy for those commentaries.
Still thinks his career is relevant.
I don't think so.
Well,
And they'll all be at the Ed Sullivan Theater covering the election. And then at ABC, they don't have many guns. Peter Jennings and David Brinkley.
You know what John Tesh from Entertainment Tonight's going to do during the election? Did you read about that?
No.
He's going to be home practicing his music.
Is that right?
Yeah, for no apparent reason.
Well, he's a
CNN?
fine musician.
He's the blonde Frankenstein.
Did you see him the other night on Entertainment Tonight?
Yeah.
They were interviewing him like he was a celebrity.
Why were they interviewing him?
I don't remember exactly what he was doing. I just happened to see it as I'm walking by.
Yeah.
No, he's not the correspondent. He's the interviewee.
Yeah, I like when Mary Hart puts out an exercise video, they interview her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he was out somewhere playing his music, and his hair was all over his head. And he really looked like Frankenstein when that hair's not combed and sprayed.
He keeps it down with the bolts in his neck.
CNN has Catherine Cryer and Bernard Shaw.
Catherine Cryer's kind of cute.
You like her?
Yeah, I think she's not as neat as Dagny Holt on the E! Network.
Dagny Holt. Okay.
But Catherine Cryer is kind of cute, except for what appears to be a bad nose job, so bad that maybe it's not even a bad nose job. Maybe that's a real nose. You ever look at her?
I've seen her. I didn't notice her nose. I'm not a nose-fixated person.
But she's real cute and prim and proper on CNN. And she looks like she's got a hot body and knows what to do with it.
Talk slowly.
Yeah. Deliver the news slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I
What
love
about
it.
Bernard Shaw? Isn't he cute?
Yeah, he loves to give his seed.
They start their coverage at 4:30, as I said before.
Bernard Shaw, yeah, he's a handsome man. He's the only black anchorman.
Yes.
Just thought I'd point that out.
Well, it's awkward.
I guess
As
that's when they're
usual.
not really concerned with the coverage.
Thank you.
They,
for your,
when it's not that important an event for the station, they go, well, send out the black guy.
Robin hopes your wound opens up.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope you're draining right now.
Right in the
You're
chair.
infected and draining again.
What else is in the news, Robin?
Also in the news, Magic Johnson making a big announcement yesterday
Yes.
that he's retiring again
Yes.
from professional basketball, and this time it's for good.
It is for good this time.
He says it was not his health, it was the controversy swirling around his return to the National Basketball Association. A lot of the players, as expressed in a New York Times article this past Sunday, are concerned about playing with Magic
I heard he's going to be hosting up all night.
because of his status as an
If he lives that
HIV
long.
positive person.
He has
Well-
to live till 3 in the morning.
Let me make a statement about this, Robin. First
You know,
of
I
all,
feel bad for Magic. Let me just say that. I do feel bad for him,
We
but
all
I
feel bad.
understand
the other players.
the concerns of the other players.
There was an article in the newspaper. Don't ask me what newspaper because Baba Booey never actually Xeroxes the name of the newspaper. But there was a guy wrote in about Magic Johnson's return to basketball, and it really was wrong because he gave a couple of examples. An Italian soccer player contracted AIDS after an injury caused by colliding with another player during a soccer game.
Yes, I do recall that story.
A woman was splashed on the face and mouth with blood from a vacuum test tube. She had facial acne but no open wounds. She claimed the blood. She cleaned the blood off immediately, but still turned HIV positive. A 5-year-old boy in Germany died of AIDS from a blood transfusion, but before he died, he gave his 8-year-old brother AIDS either through casual contact or a bite witnessed by his mother that did not break the skin. Now, these are reports.
Are those documented cases of
Documented.
the way the AIDS was transmitted?
Yeah, Gilbert just handed me this documented evidence. I'm telling you, but, there are ways of, especially in a
Because
basketball
every
game.
doctor has assured Magic that he is not going to give anybody AIDS by playing basketball with them.
And notice not one doctor will play basketball with
That's
Magic Johnson.
They don't have to play.
A young fellow over there, it's okay. It's safe. Go in there and play basketball. They had a picture they ran in the newspaper today. Did you see it of Magic Johnson? I guess he was sitting on a bench while a doctor was like
Oh, I
preparing
saw
a
that
cut.
a couple of days ago, so somebody else must have picked that up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, these doctors are examining Magic over the phone.
Well, he's definitely wearing gloves.
Put
if
the
you see him.
receiver against your chest.
Yeah. Now I'll try and
Yeah,
hear if
now
your
breathe.
heart's still beating.
Now
That's it.
cough. Okay.
Well, here's what some of the other players had to say about this whole thing. Michael Jordan said, I guess he looked at it and said he'd rather be remembered as a guy who enjoyed the game, but not the guy who stirred problems amongst his peers. I
Baba
respect
Booey.
that decision. Dr. David D. Ho, a virologist at the
I'm a D-Ho.
Aaron,
I'm Dr. David D-Ho.
Yes.
Aaron Diamond AIDS Center in New York City said
Cole D-Ho.
there is no change in Magic's condition. He's been exactly the same for a long time, so it's not a medical situation.
Oh, he had AIDS before. He still has it.
That's right. Well, he does not have AIDS, as the doctor pointed out yesterday. He's HIV positive.
Gary, let me guess. An angry black guy on the phone?
No.
What?
Baba Booey. The conscience of the Democrats for the Senate election.
Who?
Alec Baldwin.
He's on the phone
he's
again?
on the phone for Robert
yeah,
Abrams
right.
again?
Is he really on the phone?
Yeah. He just wants to talk in general.
Alec Baldwin.
Does he want to talk about magic? That's the subject I'm on.
He wants to lend his support to you when you come to L.A.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
Well, wait a
Really?
second.
Well,
Whoa.
maybe we will entertain him.
Wait, we'll get back to Magic Johnson in a minute. On our phone is, more importantly than being an actor, he is the boyfriend of Kim Basinger, Gilbert.
Oh.
That's good, huh? You got to love that. And let me say that Alec Baldwin. Alec, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay.
What are you, on a car phone?
Yeah, I'm on a car phone.
What are you, on your way to the set?
I'm on the way to the set.
Man, that's great, huh?
I'm listening to your show.
What are you getting, a couple of million for
And
this
I
new picture?
understand you're doing this FCC rally.
Yes.
Okay, well, count me in. I'll definitely do it for you.
Whoa, all right.
There you
So
go. Now you're talking.
Alec
Now you're
Baldwin.
talking like a man with
And that's-
sense.
Now you're
and
talking
that's
like a man with a brain.
And that's regardless of who wins the Senate race, even though you totally boned me on this thing now.
Oh, come on. Let me tell you something with Al D'Amato and Abrams.
No, let's not get into that, Howard.
You
Let's
talk
not get
about...
into that.
All right, we won't get into
Let's
it.
get into it. It just,
Will
it just
Kim
comes
Kim
between us.
Basinger be on stage as well?
I doubt it, Howard.
Really? What's with her? What's
Yeah.
her problem?
I think it's hard for her to be like a public figure and a female and support you, Howard. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, Alec. The fact that you will come up and make a speech
Yeah.
in my behalf when we stand there in front of our fans in Los Angeles,
Right.
when we stand in front of thousands of people,
Right.
the fact that you are willing to take the first step as one of the major celebrities to get up there
Absolutely.
certainly gives me the courage and fortitude to fight on in my battle against the United States government.
Cut the bull, Howard. Okay.
Hey, it's good ratings.
we'll get a cutout of some other people, and we'll just put them up there. Nobody will know the difference.
And get the rest of your fancy friends to show up, too.
I'll work on it.
You know, they're all worried about causes. Here, the United States government is intervening in the arts, and I'm an artist.
Well, if you want to talk about intervening in the arts, D'Amato is not your friend.
Oh,
Well,
here
hey.
we go again.
Hey, let me tell you
I
something.
knew this would lead us right back
No, but,
down this
let's not get into that.
You don't
Let's
even
not
live
get
in New
into that.
York. You don't even live in New York.
I don't even live in New York.
When's the last...
Howard,
Let me
come
tell
on.
you something. How many movies do you do a year?
Maybe one or two.
One or two, and those movies take a couple of months to do, don't they?
Well, it depends. You know.
So for a minimum of 6 or 7 months a year, you're not even in New York, and Kim Basinger doesn't even live in
Hey,
New York.
listen, what are you talking about? Of course, I live in New York.
You don't live in New York. How
I live
dare
in
you?
New York. I'm a legal resident of New York.
Then he says to me on the phone the other day, right? He says, don't vote for Senator D'Amato because we, in New York, we pay out more taxes than we get back. Meanwhile, where's the senior senator, the Democrat, Senator Moynihan, on all of this? That Alec doesn't tell you.
Moynihan was the one who commissioned the report that told that story.
He good work. So he told us that nothing's happening.
No, he told us.
Meanwhile, he's there. I can't even find this guy.
D'Amato commissioned. Moynihan commissioned a report with the Kennedy School of Government.
Hey, I tell you
to
what,
expose
Alec.
the fact that we're not getting that money. But let's not talk about.
Maybe
that.
we should
Let's
shut
just
up
get
until the
something
rally
clear.
is over.
Let's just
Yeah,
get
I don't want
something
you two to
clear.
have a falling out here today.
Not at all. I'm calling to offer my support
Well,
to you.
thank
Howard.
you, and I'm going to tell you something. I greatly appreciate that, and that is the sign of a true what, Robin?
Friend.
A true friend. And I look
True
forward, a true mensch. I look forward to meeting Alec Baldwin when we're out there in Los Angeles. One of the many celebrities who will be appearing at the L.A. Rally.
God bless you.
I'm
Howard.
going to be in L.A. Can I lick your fingers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
And let me tell you something. You know Gilbert Gottfried, Alec?
Yes.
You like him?
Yeah, he's interesting. Yeah.
Oh, he's interesting.
What would you do to Kim Basinger, Gilbert? What would you? Hey, bring a picture of Kim
Yeah.
with you,
Oh,
Alec.
yeah. That's.
Hey, Alec, bring a picture of Kim.
Is Belzer going to be there?
Belzer, we're going to try and get him over
Try
there.
to get him there.
All right, you like Belzer.
Oh, I love Belzer.
Hey, he's got a nice-looking wife, too. She was in a porno movie. Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Is he in volume 1 through 20?
I believe so.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. You're a lucky man.
Well, thanks, Howard. And God bless you, Howard.
All right, my friend.
I'll talk to you soon.
Alec Baldwin, everyone.
Ciao.
Ciao.
to you.
Ciao to you. Well, that's very exciting, Robin.
Ciao,
Says
Howard.
chow on his car phone.
Ciao. All right, Gilbert, you shut up. Nobody's interested
Yes,
in
make
you.
fun of our friends, Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert, you're not our friend.
But he found me interesting.
What'd you say to him? You want to smell his fingers?
Yes.
Lick
No, I want to
fingers.
lick his fingers.
I'd like to chow on Kim Basinger. What do you think of that?
I want to chow on Alex fingers.
Grrr, hey, I'm going to Kim Basinger, boy. I got to tell you, man, that's something else, huh? Gilbert Gottfried will be on an HBO special tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. I would ask him about it, but who cares?
Well, you know what it is. He stands there and tells jokes.
Are you doing a stand-up on HBO?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Well, Gilbert's a great stand-up.
Oh, boy.
Robin, you're going to have to wear rubber panties at the big L.A. show because
Why would
I
that
have to
be?
wear those anyway.
well, you wear
Yeah,
them
Robert, you have it more for another reason.
because you're attracted to Alec Baldwin.
I've seen him before in person.
Oh, you have? Never where he hugged you.
That's just shaking hands with Alec Baldwin.
You're attracted to him, right? You find him
I
attractive.
think Alec Baldwin is wonderful.
Right.
Of
You would
course.
make love to him.
I didn't say I'd make. Why would I make love to a person just because I think they're wonderful?
I
You
would.
show him your kloogie?
Are you going to show him your kloogie?
Here we go.
Are you going to show him your big black kloogie?
Thank you, Gilbert. Shut up.
All right, we'll be back with more news right after these words. Gilbert Gottfried here. HBO special tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. Watch for him. He's also the voice of the parrot in the Disney's Aladdin. The voice of the parrot, Robin. Now, there's work I'd like to have.
Yeah. I mean, that must pay good, doesn't it, Gilbert?
I am a friggin' parrot. and Gilbert doesn't even
he
try to...
doesn't have to change his
No.
voice. He's Gilbert.
No, it's like, yeah. Do some parrot, seriously.
Yeah.
Do some of your lines from the movie.
It's just my regular voice.
Yeah, but say something as you said as a parrot.
God, I don't even remember half of it.
Come on, say something. Hi, Timmy. Yeah, do it. Hello, Aladdin.
Hi, Timmy.
What's master, Aladdin? What you doing?
Yes.
Come on, say
A
something.
Yiddish parrot.
Yes.
Quell de Zugen there, Aladdin.
All right, and also you'll be on USA Up All Night as you always are on Saturday nights. You are on one Saturday night, and then the bimbo is on the other
Yes.
Saturday night.
Yes, your
So you
favorite.
alternate Saturdays?
Yeah, he has every other Saturday. Gilbert used to get that show every Saturday night, but then they had some bim come in with the big breasts.
Oh, no, she does it Friday. I do it Saturday.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I thought. I thought they had
Yeah.
different days.
Yeah, real talent she is, huh?
And a good interview.
Yeah, she's
Well,
fascinating.
Yes.
Howard, we were talking about Magic Johnson. You were just about to give me your views on that whole situation.
Magic Johnson?
Yeah.
Well, I will say this, that Magic Johnson was a great basketball player, but this is a man who has contracted the HIV virus, and he must sit this one out because there are other players who do not have the HIV virus, and this is a contact sport. This is where bodily fluids are exchanged.
Oh, can I show up?
Bodily fluids are exchanged, as you know, Robin. I think you would agree.
Well, it's a rough game.
It's a rough game. There are cuts, abrasions,
Talk slowly.
and the exchange of the HIV virus is possible. And a lot of the players did come forward and say, well, actually one of them did, a guy named Karl Malone, right?
Yes.
He came forward and said, hey, look, I'm a little uptight about this. So Magic is backing out again.
You know, there's also rumor going around, a very strong rumor, that Magic is gay.
I know. I keep hearing it myself.
Now, I've been reading in the tabloids this week that Magic thinks that the rumor's being spread by his once very, very good friend, Isaiah Thomas,
Yeah.
because Isaiah is upset with Magic for not pulling strings and getting him on the U.S. Olympic team.
Do you think, Robin, you've said to me in private that you think Magic is gay?
I have?
Yes. You said it to me the other day. And I said, why do you say that? You have no proof whatsoever. You said, well, I always, and I know friends who know him. And
No,
yeah,
I never
come on,
said
you
anything
did.
about any friends who knew him. I
You
don't know anybody who
did
knows
too.
Magic Johnson.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna say
lying.
that.
Does he
Wait a
enjoy
minute.
musical comedy?
Does he go to theater a lot? Let's give you a test. Does
Sings
Magic
a lot of show tunes.
Does Magic Johnson go to see La Cage aux Folles or Man of La Mancha or any of these plays?
Big Liza fan.
Is a big Liza fan? And he loves to shop, right? Why, I loves to shop.
I loves to shop. And I have the soundtrack to Gypsy at home. Let me entertain you. We'll have a real good time, yes, sir.
You're not gay, are you, Magic?
No, I'm not gay. I just enjoy Judy Garland a lot. And I saw Wizard of Oz 5,000 times.
I done interior decorate my own house.
I happen to be very graceful being an athlete.
Oh, dear.
Well, I do not believe that Magic Johnson is gay.
Well, I don't either. I don't know why you're trying to slander
No,
me.
you did say it. You know you did, and be honest about it. You felt Magic Johnson was gay.
I don't feel anything. I said that sources had come to me.
Right.
And said they definitely knew he was gay.
And who are these sources?
I can't reveal my sources, Howard. I have to get information from these people again and again and again.
See, I just dress very well.
I love to wear chiffon dresses. No, I do not believe he is gay, and I don't think...
Well, in an interview on, I think, 2020 this week or someplace, he's going to say once again that he's not gay.
No, see, I go 50-50.
yeah, not 2020.
He says he's never had gay sex at all.
Well, I'll tell you this, Robin. I don't mean to sound paranoid. I know that HIV-positive people can do very many things in our society, still function. One of them is basketball is a tough sport. You can exchange bodily fluids. And
Well,
also...
it's a similar question to, do you want a doctor operating on you who's HIV positive?
Absolutely. I don't want to play Scrabble.
My doctor
I don't want to play
was.
Scrabble with a doctor who's HIV positive. Well, I guess Gilbert's doctor might have been, because Gilbert can't heal.
Gilbert
He gave
can't.
me half price, so I figured, what the hell?
No, I'm in here telling Gilbert that he's got to start eating differently to heal his immune
Yes,
system.
really?
And he was like listening to me seriously for the first time.
yes.
He was like, yes. Like, Gilbert, you have to eat no butter, no dairy, no nothing, you know.
Well, I'll do that.
You know, lots of fresh vegetables.
Yeah, I was like, Gilbert, I healed myself with salads and fruits and fresh vegetables. And Gilbert's
do
like, well,
that,
where am I
yes.
going to get those? I can't even go out and buy myself a thermometer.
Can you get that in a can?
Yeah.
I don't know how to buy bread.
Well, one of the famous comedians told me they were up in Gilbert's apartment, which is a very rare thing. Gilbert, if you know Gilbert, he tries to keep you out of his apartment.
Right. He's like Fred.
He's like, if you're with him and he goes, oh, I got to stop up my apartment, and then someone will say, oh, I'll come with you. And Gilbert, no, just wait down on the floor. I'll just be right up.
I'll leave you in the car.
But someone told me they went up there and it's just like lawn furniture.
Well, this was interesting because there was lawn furniture on the stage of your HBO special.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's his thing.
It was filmed in my apartment.
And then there's also like Chinese food boxes and pizza boxes
All
strewn all over
over.
the floor.
Oh, my.
And what are those stuffed birds doing there, Norman?
Yeah.
But, mother...
And Gilbert's stomach is wide open, so if Magic lands in New York, Gilbert is done for.
That's true.
They're in the same state. All right, what else you got there in the news, Robin?
Well, there was an AIDS protest at the Bush Quail campaign headquarters here in Midtown Manhattan yesterday, a grisly one, because the emaciated corpse of a man who died of AIDS was placed in front of the campaign headquarters.
You're kidding me.
No, I am not kidding you.
What?
The body of Mark Lowe Fisher, a 39-year-old architect and a member of ACT UP.
Yes.
He said that he wanted to have a political funeral.
Yeah.
So this is what they did with him. They marched him up to the
Wow.
Bush Quail headquarters and sat him down on the ground and held a rally there. 250 people shouting, silence equals death.
By the way, if ACT UP is looking for another body, Gilbert's is almost ready.
They were also screaming, Mark Fisher died of AIDS, where was George?
Well, they have a good point there. I mean, I believe AIDS should be on the front burner. I mean, it really should be. It's in the blood supply. It's all over the place. And I think it should almost be like they should be whipping us into a frenzy.
Yeah, we should be in a war mode here
Yeah,
because
yep.
we have an attacker.
Yeah, I agree.
Bush staffers locked the doors of their official headquarters on the 14th floor. No comment was all they would say through security staffers. And later, 4 staffers went downstairs to look at the corpse. One of them said, oh, that's disgusting. What's wrong with these
Like
people?
Paul Lynn.
Right.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Samantha.
She and a coworker giggled aloud and then returned to their office. So not a lot of sympathy coming out of there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you know there's that guy over in Jersey who claims that the Virgin Mary visits his place
Fred
once
Norris?
a month, at the beginning of the month.
Yes.
Well, now he can't stop this horde of people who flock to that area every month. This time, 2,000 people made their way to his backyard trying to get a glimpse of the Virgin Mary or to be healed or something.
Mason and Sheen in Albany are trying to get the Virgin Mother to show up at their backyard so someone will listen to them.
That's the only hope they have.
What is it, Gary?
Our audience must have a delayed reaction because now here's the angry black woman, and she's particularly angry
About
at
Magic
Gilbert.
Johnson?
Oh, very good.
Magic Johnson, that Gilbert portrays all blacks as stupid and illiterate.
Well, what else can he do?
By the way, many people don't know this. Jesus actually was spotted going to the bathroom across the street from Gilbert's apartment. So if anybody
Really?
wants to visit.
Go there.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. What is your problem, please?
My problem is, how dare you have a little no-talented, rotten-gut smurf like
that
Gilbert
me?
sit there and to try to denounce somebody of Magic Johnson's statue. Howard, you are like totally funny, and I'm like,
What do you mean, Magic
As a
Johnson's?
black person, Gilbert, you should just shut up because you have no talent,
No,
no
excuse me.
career, no
What do you
nothing.
mean Magic Johnson's
Okay.
stature? I mean, Magic Johnson's a basketball player. Why
I
do you hold him in
understand
such
that. I
high
understand
regard?
that. But I hold him in high regard because he is a role model for a lot of black kids. And just
He
like
is the
ones that you
worst
don't
role
like,
model for
the
black
ones that
kids.
You
He
don't
has
like that
AIDS.
go
How
around
could he-
robbing and being thugs. If
No.
they would pattern themselves after Magic, except for his unprotected sex,
No.
then you wouldn't have to cry out
No.
every day about the little muggers in the little pockets.
May I say something? First of all, that he is the worst role model in the
He
world.
is for loose sex. But
You
it was
know what?
Gilbert that
No,
said
not for
that.
loose
When
sex.
have you heard a black man talk
You
like Amos and Andy?
son of a gun.
Freaking Gilbert gets big parts with his rotten gut. That's why he's never going to heal, because he's so full of non-talented slime. You little short midget, no talented. You don't have a career. You'll settle for any little garbage they throw at you. I'm a studio singer, and I get more parts on TV than you. And you're not funny. That's why Alec Baldwin didn't give you any credit. He said he loved the other guy, and he just finds you interesting. I find somebody's rotten gut interesting.
Well, no,
Okay.
hey, no
How
cursing
about
here.
that?
That's not a good role model. Now, first of all, I am going to say a few words now. I allowed you to.
Since you want to lock us into a stereotypical
I
role,
allowed you to talk.
I'll
Allow me
kick
to
your
talk.
freaking butt, Gilbert.
Now,
You little
freaking-
faggot.
hold it a second.
You're
Let me.
not funny. And I saw you on a different world. I don't even know why they gave you that part, because it was so you. It was so you didn't even have to act. So that's not acting.
Yeah, well, you know the way
you
these
play
black
the
casting
non-talented,
people are.
ignorant little bigot, a big-headed bigot, little smurf, and that's what you were. So you weren't acting. That's like Howard says when a deaf woman plays a deaf woman, she's not acting. You played a big-headed little dumb smurf.
Well, I'll tell you something. You're right. Gilbert is a dumb smurf. But other than that, you're out of line. Let me tell you what I think about
Howard,
what you
by
said.
the way, I'm in love with you, okay?
Yes, I know, but let me say what I have to say.
And Howard, I'm 5'10", and I'm really like your type. If you were to like a black woman, I've got
You do Windows?
No, but I kick ass. I'll whip yours.
Would you mind doing Gilbert's windows, he wants to know.
No, but I wouldn't mind mopping up the pus behind his rotting gut.
Why don't you do a little kingfish for a driver nut?
Well, hello there, ma'am. Well, who
You know,
the
you're really not
there?
funny. You're not
It's
funny
you
doing
really
that.
are
You know
2
what, Howard?
feet
And not only
tall.
that, I live next door to Kid and Play. I mean, Play from Kid and Play.
Would
And
you
they-
like to
they-
date Gilbert?
They like hold you in such high regard because they say you're like funny up the air and stuff. Don't
you
do
like to-
that.
would you like to
Don't
date
stoop
Gilbert?
To his no talented limits of humor.
All right, let's address what you've said so far. Now,
Okay, because
first of
he's
all,
not
as far
talented,
as
you are. Let's
all right,
just
I'm going to
get
hang
with
up
the
on you
difference.
because you don't let me
Let him
talk.
talk.
Do you
Let
still
him
make
talk.
pancakes and pancake
Oh,
syrup?
excuse me. I'm out of this conversation too, Gilbert. I'm over here with you.
Now, where was I? I am going to say something. First of all,
Robin, you can never be with him because
regarding
even
your comments about Magic Johnson, he is not a black role model. He is the worst black role model.
He is, Howard.
Allow me to talk, I said. I listened to you,
Yes,
now listen
Daddy.
to me.
Yes, Daddy.
I'm going to hang up on you. First of all, anytime you have a black family that sits and idolizes basketball
Nobody
players,
idolizes him.
I said idolizes basketball.
No, that is the picture you would like to put up.
Do you
Nobody
play
idolizes
basketball,
him.
ma'am?
Nobody
All right, thank you.
idolizes him.
Thank
We
you for
just
the
say
call.
That he's
But she loves you, Howard.
Anytime there is a black family that sits there and they drool over these basketball players, most black kids will not become basketball players. They need to idolize accountants, lawyers, doctors. This
And
is
other
where they go.
Jews.
And other Jews.
Yes.
They need to idolize Jews.
Yes.
No. What they need to
I
idolize.
tell old black people, look up to the Jews.
No, I know black accountants.
I would go
black,
to them.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got too much money to take it to a black accountant.
Well, you're a different case.
Yeah.
If you have a little bit of money, it's okay.
Yeah.
Now listen to me. There are black accountants out there, black lawyers. These are the heroes, the everyday
Black
heroes.
cantors, black rabbis.
And this is the important thing to remember, that you're not going to become a basketball player. He is no role model. All he can do is jump up and down with a stupid ball in his hand.
That's what I do every night.
And that's fun, and that's that's really neat.
It's a skill.
It's a skill, but it's one of those skills that you don't particularly earn. Either you got it or you don't. You're blessed with the height and the whole thing and the coordination. This guy's no role model. He's a big, dumb basketball player. That's nothing to aspire to.
But he is a role model. He is a role model, you know, Tan.
Oh, shut up, Gilbert. I'll kick your ass.
I kick your ass. Because he a role model.
And it's funny, she wants to get rid of stereotypes. She's down there kicking your ass.
Yeah, really.
All right, what else we got in the news, Robin? Come on, let's get to some
Well, I
good
was telling
stuff.
you about the guy over in New Jersey who had the 2,000 people come over to the house the
Yes.
other day to see
I
if the
kicked that Virgin Mary's ass.
the Virgin Mary was there.
Yeah.
And he's getting into a lot of trouble. You know that a couple of months ago he had to install those portable toilets on
Yes.
the land because he got into trouble. So many people were coming and defecating in the woods and in other people's lawns.
Well, Gilbert prayed for a cure for his stomach problem.
And so that they made him put up toilets for all these people, and then, you know, they had to develop parking for all these people. So it's caused him nothing but trouble.
They should
So
take all those
far.
people and put them in the funny farm. Can you imagine actually spending your day? Now, I have very little free time. I don't know about you. But can you imagine spending your day going to some guy's house in Jersey because you're going to believe that the Virgin Mary is going to be there? Not only that, let's say the Virgin Mary shows up. You're in the middle of waiting for Virgin Mary. You go into the woods and you're taking a dump. And the Virgin Mary shows up.
It's embarrassing.
That's right. Virgin Mary, that you?
Oh, this is awful embarrassing.
Here I am in the middle of a dump.
Oh, please let me wash my hands so I can shake hands with you. I just became so nervous knowing the Virgin Mary's showing up.
That I had to
I
dump.
had to take a
Now,
major
why is it
dump.
black people up there in New Jersey?
Because that's the only
going to
funny
see the
voice
Virgin
Gilbert
Mary?
does, besides the Gilbert voice. Excuse me, Mary. Pass me some leaves.
This is the most embarrassing moment of my life. Well, holy mackerel, Virgin Mary.
Holy mackerel, Virgin Mary.
Oh, I just had a bag of barbecue potato chips. Oh, this is so embarrassing. You did not bring Jesus with you, did you? Oh, boy.
Whoa, I dumped on my Reeboks.
Oh, don't look at my
Get out of here.
straining now.
You nut. All right, where
So
were we?
anyway, let me just say this, that now he's discouraging people from showing up. He'd rather people not
boy.
come because it's so disruptive to his
Please
own
don't show up.
life. And it's
Oh, my
also...
God, stay away from this house.
It's also hampering a Catholic Church investigation
Don't
of the
tell me the
apparition.
church is showing up.
You know, they're trying to determine whether this is a real thing or not.
I see. What you're going to try and determine?
Yes.
Is Moses going to be here? Oh, no.
2 for 1.
Let me see what else is going on.
Oh, boy, there I go again.
The nation's Supreme Court is the court that's going to be considering the Santeria question.
Excuse me, Robin. I have to get ready for the arrival of Napoleon and Lincoln. Lincoln going to be here.
Well, you just keep your hand under your jacket, Napoleon, because you don't want to shake my hand. Oh, my goodness. I hope Abe Lincoln doesn't show up. Oh, man.
Hey, where am Columbus, Gilbert?
I hope he don't navigate his way over here.
He show up, I'm in a compromising position.
I told you a couple of weeks ago that the city of Hialeah
Hallelujah.
Hialeah there, Virgin Mary. Well, Hialeah. I'm here with my pants around my ankles. Hialeah. Turn your back on me, lady.
What is it, Baba Booey?
My ears are burning from the angry black people and the angry Catholics calling in the office.
Oh, no.
But this is just a guy who's been to the shrine.
Oh, you been
Oh, he
to
has?
you went to the shrine?
Yeah, I was there.
Wipe me, Joseph.
Oh, boy.
Now, what did you see?
I didn't see anything, I'll be
I'm
honest with you. It
pretty
was
juicy right now. Oh, man.
What were you doing? Hanging out, just trying to get a girl or something?
no. I
You know,
was,
those religious girls are easy to get. The ones who believe that the Virgin Mary is going to show up.
I was looking for a good 60-year-old.
Yeah.
I went down there. It's right by my house, so I decided to check it out.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of old people there. A lot of religious yahoos. I saw a license plate. You know, you ever see the top of the cross? It says INRI.
Yeah.
I saw a license plate like that. So a crazy woman laid down in the street and started screaming. They thought she was having a heart attack, and they took her away.
Yeah.
You know, she just was hysterical. It was a joke, and there were people peeing and crapping all over the place.
Right. Excuse me, Mary.
Oh, no. Hallelujah there, man.
And,
All right, thank
and,
you.
They were doing the rosary, and they were doing the rosary for aborted babies and things like that. I don't know. I think it's a real.
Boy, this is a good thing for a neighborhood, don't you think?
Maybe we should get
It
down
was
there.
pretty
Robin.
wacky.
Yeah, that's good. If you live next door to that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, lady, can I borrow your rosary? I'm having a problem.
Oh, down.
Oh, man.
Oh, will it never stop, Virgin Mary? Oh, will I never see the end of this? Oh, man. Well, hallelujah there, Jesus. Will I never see the end?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm having a revelation here.
Anyway, I'm trying
Go
to
ahead.
move on.
Hialeah,
To
Robin.
Hialeah, Florida, where they've been having a problem with the religion of Santeria. And
I'm
they
having a problem with the diarrhea.
They put a ban on all animal sacrifice connected with the rituals of this church. So the church members have taken the city to court, and it's finally reached the Supreme Court.
Lord Mary, what did I eat?
Gilbert.
Gilbert, come on. We're talking about
You're
something
on
else
another
now.
story already.
Yeah, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you, sir? You get it out. Are you done?
Am that corn that I was eating?
Oh, God.
All right.
I done saw a peanut shell in there.
All right. Very good. Thank you. All right, we're-
Ernesto Pichardo, however,
Yes.
is a Santeria priest and devotee of the warrior god of thunder, Chengo.
Oh, there's some thunder coming out of me.
All right. It's enough of that already. Come on. Stop it. You're going to pop your stitches.
And he says the occasional sacrifice of a goat or
I
a
pop
chicken
my bridges.
is a religious rite
Yeah.
of the Santeria Church, sanctioned by the Constitution, because, you know, we have religious freedom in this country, a tradition for centuries.
Can you imagine we have a religion in this country, we're allowing it, where people can go around killing goats, all in the name of religion? and that they believe that that's going to help them get to
a
heaven?
coat just walked by me and died. Oh,
He
man.
got this priest got into trouble when he tried to open the Church of the Lukumi Babalu
I just had a
I
Lukumi.
Incorporated.
I just let a Lukumi out of my butt. Oh,
Baba
man.
Lakumi Babalui?
Yes, that's going to be
Baba
the name of the
Booey.
church. He wanted to open it in a used car lot.
Lakuma Bababui?
Baba Booey.
Lakum
Baba Louie.
Babalui.
Baba
Bababui.
And he was going to open it across from City Hall, but that's when he got into trouble because they closed him down because of the animal sacrifices, I suppose. And now it's going to the Supreme Court.
That's funny
He says
stuff.
this is not just about Santeria.
I
This is
did
about
not know that.
all religions. So everybody should pay attention. There are 70,000 devotees of Santeria in the Miami area alone.
Well, I would certainly drop a net over them and drag them into the Everglades. Yaha. Yo.
Also in the news, Audrey Hepburn, the actress, best known for Breakfast at Tiffany's and My Fair Lady.
I wish I had breakfast somewhere else. Oh, man.
She is in the hospital, Gilbert. You should be able to sympathize with this.
Oh, that's very serious.
Oh, that's really, you
I'm
know.
sorry, I didn't mean to make a joke.
Hey, all joking aside.
You know how serious hospital
Yes,
can be.
oh, that-
You mentioned hospital. Gilbert gets real serious
yeah.
now. Nothing
well,
funny there.
You know, now, Howard, I think you're really.
Gilbert's here during the commercials telling me, yeah, well, we said, do they shave you each time? He goes, no, while I'm out, they shave me. While I'm under
dear.
the anesthesia,
So he never even
No, he-
knows when they shave.
he wakes up shaven. God knows what they're doing to Gilbert under the operating table.
Well, Audrey Hepburn had a tumor removed from her colon yesterday. Oh, that was terrible. She's
Oh, man, I
63.
feel like Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, you.
Gilbert, ever have a tumor removed from your colon?
No, but I feel one slipping out right now. Oh, man.
They don't know. They didn't reveal whether it was cancerous or not. At first, they thought she was suffering from some kind of amoebic parasite contracted in Africa. You know, she's always taking all those trips for UNICEF. But then they discovered this tumor.
I got an amoebic parasite in my colon.
I have a parasite. You know that?
Yeah?
No, Gary.
No, dear.
Baba Booey.
So they've, I guess we're on a watch for Ms. Hepburn. Hope she's all right. Also, remember this story, Howard? This happened a while ago, but they finally got around to the trial yesterday. A Queens jury convicted a 21-year-old man of murder and other charges for killing his 6-day-old son.
Oh, yeah, I read about
By
this.
throwing him to the floor and then feeding him to the family German Shepherd.
He killed his son and fed him to the dog.
Yeah, he cut him up and started to try to give the parts to the dog.
What's the guy's name? Babalu?
Jason
Jason?
Radke or something like that.
Guilty.
Radke of Ridgewood. Oh, please with the sound effect.
The dog is very well behaved otherwise.
Oh, dear.
Watch,
Killed
do you know what
his
they'll
son
do?
Anthony on August 10th, 1990.
He'll cop an insanity plea. He'll get off, but the dog they'll kill.
The
You wait and
dog
see.
probably already did.
Yeah.
They did. It's taken this long to get him to trial. Anthony's mother, Linda Boyce, was not charged in the case. She told investigators she slept through the entire incident.
Yeah.
The judge called the crime despicable and revolting. Or the district attorney called the crime
As
despicable and revolting.
requested. This is
And asked
despicable
that
and
he
revolting.
receive the maximum punishment for second-degree murder, which is 25 years in prison to
Yeah.
life.
This guy has a history of doing this. In 1983, he fed his mother to the family for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Cut her up like a turkey.
And somebody sent me this from the Diamondback, which is the University of Maryland college paper.
Yeah.
This woman protesting what she termed rapes and the oppression of women at the hands of the ancient, corrupt, and self-deluded fraternity system,
Right.
So what's her point?
costumed herself as a vagina
Right.
and placed
Oh.
a hex on the Greek system
Hey-o!
during a
I did
performance
not
art
know that.
presentation
That
that both shocked and offended many student observers. Jessica Jake True, a 23-year-old returning student, performed a 45-minute three-character piece, which included the 100% domesticated vagina.
Really? I know Gilbert went one year as genitals. Oh, yeah? Hot trick-or-treating, yes.
She screamed in frustration, flogged a sack filled with objects including a female doll and hot dogs on the ground.
Right.
She dragged a series of sheets through her vagina costume opening,
Yes.
and she danced before the audience waving the sheets.
Well, this is a very popular Jewish holiday.
That's Simchas Torah.
Yes. You dress up as a large vagina. First you blow the ram's horn, and then you
Do
dress
you know
up.
our intern Ganji, Mike Ganji? On Halloween, he went as a schwinkter.
She said she put the hex on the Greek
Oh, I'm
system,
having a hicks on me now.
hoping
oh,
to bring
man.
about their destruction. She says, I
What
don't want
the-
them to
what-
change, I want to destroy them.
Right.
During the performance, several fraternity members shouted profanities at True, calling her a bitch and the C word, while other members exposed their genitals and shot her moons, according to the students present.
Sounds like Gilbert's bedroom when he finally gets a girl in it.
So I guess her performance with the fraternities didn't go over too well.
I'm going to shoot you a moon.
Can she send me that big vagina outfit she was wearing?
You'd like to see that. Well,
I'd
that's
like to
what's
put it over
happening,
my
folks.
doorway.
All right. Well, Gilbert Gottfried, we look forward to your big special tonight, tomorrow, and Friday night. Do you address your recent illness in the special?
Oh, no.
No, you don't bring anything personal
No,
up.
no, I
Yeah.
can't do that.
No.
It's
Much too painful.
That would be against his philosophy.
I got to wipe my nose.
I gotta wipe my butt. Oh, man.
Hey, Gilbert, give me your shirt for a second. Gary, can you bring me in a tissue? You're built to serve. Bring me in a tissue, boy.
Here, boss.
Here, boss.
Here, boss.
Here's your tissue.
Here, use my socks. Here, use my
Baba
hat.
Booey.
Thank you. Oh, nice napkin.
Baba Booey.
Well, Baba Booey, Gilbert will be on his HBO special tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. And he's also the voice of the parrot in Disney's Aladdin. Have you seen this?
No, it hasn't come out yet.
When will that be out, Gilbert?
Oh, well, I don't think we have to joke about something like that.
Nothing funny about that.
On the 11th.
On the 11th of November.
Yes.
And we'll be able to see
Yes.
you in your first cartoon role.
Yes.
And you play Gilbert. Do you
Yes.
do the Gilbert voice? You don't put on a special voice.
No.
All right. And also, Gilbert will be on USA Up All Night. That's Saturday night. Everyone's looking forward to that. I'm actually going to watch Gilbert's HBO special. Have you seen it?
I saw parts of it on
Right.
Sunday.
Gary, have you seen it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah? Really good?
It's really Gilbert's great. He's a very funny comedian.
It's very funny.
Fun of me.
For funny.
Baba Booey.
When I watched it, I went, woof, woof, woof.
Jackie the Joke Man Martling this Friday, November 6th at the New York Comedy Shop in Parsippany, New Jersey. For dirty jokes and info, call the all-digital 516
A midget picks up a hooker.
922-WINE. Jackie's big show at the New York Comedy Shop. And Thursday night, Jackie moves over to Bananas Comedy Club. This is November 12th. This is in the Fort Lee Holiday Inn in Fort Lee, New Jersey, where you try to stump the joke man and perhaps win some prizes. Robin, don't forget about our new video.
Oh, I won't forget.
1-800-52-STERN, $34.95. Get your credit card out and order it now. Butt Bongo Fiesta, the exciting new video. And you must be 18 or over to order this. You get your 3D glasses. I just saw the box because they're going out in the mail now. They're actually being delivered. People have gotten them already.
Yeah.
And they put the 3D glasses on the front of the box, covering my face.
Your picture?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm having them shrink wrap it to the back of the box.
What are they thinking of?
I don't know. I'll smack them around. Boy Gary this Friday night at Buddy's Sports. Brought to you by Infinity and me, the videotape. Boy Gary this Friday night at Buddy's Sports Lounge and Merrick Road in Wantabosh. And this Saturday night, the Nassau Coliseum for the Long Island Custom Car Show. Don't miss Stuttering John at the Hop in Totowa, New Jersey this Saturday night, November 7th. Pig Vomit will be playing this Wednesday at Bazookas. Jimmy Fink just working his way into the room, pushing everyone over because it's important that he gets to the records. Got an important show to prepare for.
Hey, there's a man who loves his work.
How you doing, Jimmy? It's important you got in here, right? And made sure you made your way right over.
Show prep.
Right. He had to knock Gilbert over to make sure he got near those records.
Gilbert's a sick man. Don't hurt him.
Yeah. Pig Vomit will be playing this Wednesday at Bazookas in Bridgewater, New Jersey from 7 to 10. Pete Fornatale not in today?
No.
I guess it's over. It's taxing him, all this playing the records. Pete Fornatale, what a hard job. For 3 hours a day, he has to spin some discs. Today, he couldn't show up, Robin.
He needs a vacation, don't you think?
Yeah, everyone needs a vacation from a tough job like that. Join Scott the Engineer every Friday night for Classic 70s Disco Night at the Country Club, 209 East 85th Street. And if you need a mobile DJ for your wedding or Christmas party, call Rocket Entertainment from anywhere at 718-BAG-5040, a member of the American DJ Association. Well, it is Election Day. Oh, Joan Rivers is going to be at Trop World in Atlantic City, November 6th, 7th, and 8th. Mm-hmm. December 27th, 28th, and 29th on QVC, and December 6th, Joan's Christmas sale. That's what you got to get into, Gilbert, selling jewelry. You need another product.
No, I got models.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You still doing those commercials?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are good. That's got to pay him a lot of money.
I would think so.
Although I don't think people pay Gilbert a lot of money because he'll do anything. And,
I
think
answer the
he's-
phone, I go,
he's-
I'll take it.
yeah,
Working against himself.
right. He never turns anything down.
Models? Oh, yeah. I play sports.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be right over.
I'll do your commercial.
Yeah.
I'll endorse anything.
I want 10 grand. Oh, yeah? Well, we only had like 3. Oh,
Fine.
Okay.
That's okay.
For all the commercials or just one?
Well, Gilbert must make money. You don't see him,
We'll
everywhere.
give you a free football. All right.
You don't see him everywhere because no one asks him to be.
So how is he living from gig to gig?
You know what Gilbert's biggest dilemma is? He loves money, but he hates people to see his apartment, so you offer him money to photograph his apartment. And then he would be,
there you go.
his head would explode.
Yes.
Well, Robin, we did a good job today. It's our Election Day special.
There you go.
When we
We did as much coverage as we could.
When we wake up tomorrow, maybe we'll have a new administration and less FCC heat.
It should be interesting.
Interesting article by David Hinckley today in the paper. Did you see it?
I didn't think it was very committal.
No, it wasn't at all. He started with something, and he didn't go all the way.
Yeah.
He says, for FCC, a fine time to pick on Howard. He says, I'm sure it's just coincidence that the Federal Communications Commission announced its $105,000 Howard Stern fine a week before a presidential election. Under George Bush-appointed Chairman Alfred Sykes, after all, the FCC had been warming up for years, fining radio stations $2,000 here or $5,000 there over naughty parody songs and the like. So really, it's just coincidence that suddenly it nuked Stern's L.A. outlet for remarks that in the age of Madonna and Geraldo are hardly even verbal jaywalking. Okay, so Stern has become become a national symbol of pushing the envelope at a time when Bush wants votes from everyone who thinks things have gone too far. But really, I'm sure it's just coincidence that the FCC sent this $105,000 message at the exact moment voters are making up their minds. Well, since Bush needs New Jersey so badly, I can't figure out why he needs Jersey.
It's got a lot of electoral votes.
But he needs it so badly.
State.
I hope that we are number one in Jersey. I hope that my millions of fans in Jersey will vote against this guy because he's targeted me. And if you enjoy this show, you'll do me a favor and vote for Clinton. And that's all I got to say about it.
And it's a state that traditionally votes Republican, but he's having a hard time holding on to it.
Because I'm very serious about it. Well, it would be nice. Who you voting for, Jimmy Fink?
Clinton.
Who?
Clinton.
Clinton, man? Jimmy's so super rich, you think he'd go for Bush so he'd keep his taxes low. Jimmy willing to kick in his fair share.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good for you, Jim.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Jimmy Fink.
You know, probably most of his money they can't touch anyway.
It's probably locked up in tax-freeze. The Fink fortune, of course, the Fink Bakeries. Ever hear Fink Bakeries, Gilbert?
Oh, yeah.
That's Jimmy Fink. And he doesn't even have to go to work. His brother runs the company. Jimmy just gets like a couple of million a year to stay out of it.
My brother's not voting for Clinton.
What?
My brother's not voting for Clinton.
He's not?
I don't think so.
No, because he has to work for a living.
Right.
Well, there it is, Robin. Anything you want to add?
No, that's it for me.
That's it? Fred, anything you want to add?
Let's do the commercials.
All right. Could I play a song on the way out?
If you want. Yeah, go ahead then.
I wanted to play something from that new live AC/DC album. I thought it was great. I've been listening to that. I love it.
Oh, you took it home, huh?
Yeah, I took it home. Well, Brian Johnson did autograph it to me, Robin. I
Oh,
thought,
he did?
yes.
How dare he?
Well, you feel that he should have given it to you?
Yes.
Gee whiz. How dare he? I tell you what, do we have a copy of that around? I'll play a song from that. Jimmy, what do you think of that album? You like
I
that?
haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it.
I'm sure it's good, though.
What are you going to do today? You going to play a few records?
Yeah.
That's got to be tough.
Maybe just In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida and Close to the Edge.
Play a lot of long ones.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Gary? Ah, there we are, Robin.
Baba Booey.
Robin, by the way, I didn't tell you this.
What?
Brian Johnson also autographed one to you.
Oh, he did, but you didn't give it to me.
I have it right here if you'd want it. I forgot to give it to you, all right?
Ah,
There it
see
is,
there?
all right?
Keeps everything for himself.
Stashing it away. Well, I was going to play either Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap,
Or
You Shook Me All Night Long, or Back in Black.
well, we heard a little bit of Back in Black the other day. How about
You Shook Me All Night
Yeah.
Long. All right, we'll do that. Is that okay with you, Jimmy?
Well, Bon Scott really sang Dirty Deeds, so maybe this is it's somebody else singing. It might sound pretty cool with this
No,
version.
do that on your show.
Check it out.
I'm doing Dirty Deeds Done. No, I'm doing You Shook Me All Night Long. Okay.
Okay.
Gilbert, a big AC/DC fan.
This one might be real cool.
Real
Might
cool.
be real cool.
Might be the song you've been waiting for.
Yeah, I think this one sounds real cool.
Gilbert, when he's banging two women at the same time, plays
this is what
AC/DC
he,
in his
what he
bedroom.
plays?
A little live.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, man, where did that crowd come from?
It is the Virgin Mary,
Oh, man.
right here at the concert.
Hey, stop applauding. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Oh,
How
right.
could you do this to a man?